Hello and welcome to Save with Crypto. My name's Save with Crypto. I'm here on my own today. Maff can't handle doing 2 streams in one day, so so we're doing his Mafftopia this afternoon. So he's having his day off today, so that's what he's doing. I hope we got someone here. Looks like we've got 4 people on X and nobody on YouTube. Well, 1. That's probably me, though, isn't it? In fact, if I log in with my my other computer, I should see that go up to 2. Okay, and indeed it's now saying 2. Okay, this is really bad, isn't it? It's like, why is there no one here? Guess no one cares. Anyway, just looking at my my analytics actually, because it looks kind of grim, the subscribers, because obviously, you know, it was building over the years, sort of thing, and it got just over 8,000 in January last year, January 2025. There it was. And since then, you know, we got a few more, up to about 100 and 180, 189. Didn't quite go over 8,200. And then we started losing people. And this last week, we've actually gained a few more new subscribers. So that's really good. But if we can make this go up a little bit, that'd be great. So if you're not subscribed, then please do subscribe, because it's all good stuff here, you know. Anyway, so there you go. The channel had 6,084 views in the last 28 days. And look, my revenue is £7.67. See, that's why we do YouTube. Actually, it's not actually, because obviously you can make more money from affiliate links and things like that. And which brings me to the next point, which is if you fancy doing some kind of I don't know, whatever you do, really, you know, if you do like TikTok, or you do well, anything really, YouTube, or, you know, you're quite big on Twitter. If you want to be a person like an affiliate for Bitunix, I can get you quite a good deal through the guy we're using. You know, I mean, it's something like, I can't remember the actual percentage now, but you basically get like a little fee from people's fees, you know. So you get a little percentage of people's fees. So obviously, you know, if you kind of lock someone in and they carry on trading on that platform, then, you know, you can have a reasonable sort of amount of money over time, sort of thing. I mean, I must admit my Bitunix money isn't a lot at the moment, but you know, I'm confident it will get more in the future. I'll just show you the offer we got going on at Bitunix at the moment. So if you go to savewith.crypto.org/Bitunix, you get to this page here. And this is showing all the stuff we've got, like you know, the trading volume rewards. Now, these trading volumes look enormous, you know, like the sort of 1 million trading volume to get $100. I'll tell you now, I've actually been trading with about $1,000. It's currently, actually, it's down a little bit today, but today it's about $1,700. It was about $2,000 at the weekend. So that kind of sum of money, and my trading volume is now at 2.5 million. I'm hoping I can get it to 5 million before this campaign runs out, which is March the 27th. So it's only like 9 days, isn't it? If I was able to do that, I'd be able to get, what would I get? VIP 7 for 3 months and 500 USDT in futures bonus. I was really hoping to, I don't know, it'd be really nice to get a trading volume of 100 million and get an iPhone 17, but I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. So yeah, but the point is, if you can get a trading volume of over 1 million, which, to be honest, you know, if you got like $1,000 or $2,000, something like that, and you do a few trades, you can probably get up to 1 million fairly quick. And for that, we're going to give you a year's license of Quadzilla, which is our indicator. I'm going to give you that for free, which is very cool. Is my camera frozen again? I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to sort this internet out, you know, because I changed over to PlusNet. Let me just move my head. Let's try this one. Does that make a difference? Don't know. Yeah, I moved my camera over to moved my account over to PlusNet, my internet account, and it's all right. You know, it's quite solid. It's always there, but it's not very bloody fast actually. So I believe now, or at least in the next few weeks, they will be able to do full fiber to the house. So at the moment, it's like part fiber, so it's copper wire from the house to the road, and the road is fiber. So the download speed is okay, but the upload speed is pretty terrible, which is obviously what you need for things like streaming and uploading videos, which is you know, to be honest, most of what I do. Yeah, we got anyone here at all? I think the problem is I've been out, so I didn't really post the link for this stream anywhere good, like X or in the Discord until about 20 minutes ago. So I might have missed out on those people. Anyway, so there's Bitunix. Do sign up to it if you haven't already. So savewith.crypto.org/Bitunix. It's probably a QR code somewhere. I can put a QR code in the corner. Hang on a sec. It probably is that one, actually. In fact, I think it is. Let me just check it on my phone. That's probably the quickest way, isn't it? So if I scan that QR code, I'll open that in Chrome. That goes to Bitunix. Okay, yeah. So that QR code in the corner, that will take you to Bitunix, and you can get, you know, up to $8,000 trading bonus. 8,000 is quite tricky, but you can certainly get like 100 or 500 pretty easy. I got to $1 million in trading volume like really quickly, and you know, my balance didn't really go much over $1,000 in that period, so it's very doable. Yeah, so there you go. Do feel like I'm on my own actually. If anyone's able to comment or something, that'd be really good. Anyway, so right, explain the thumbnail time. So today we do have, I think we have a bear moon coming up. Let's just plop on TradingView. Let's just go to a more normal chart. Something like, I've got all these layouts. Let's go to that one there. Okay, so that's the Bitcoin index chart. Let's just turn off Quadzilla for a moment. Okay. Let's put that on the 1 hour. Actually, let's go for the daily. There you go. And by the way, you can see these purple lines here. They are the monthly levels that I drew in yesterday, I think it was. And these kind of equate to this pivot here from June 2024 and this high here from April the 1st, 2024. I think what's probably also worth putting in here is the Trump tariff low in April of last year. So let's do that. Let's just put that in there, because that seems to be a problem. I've noticed seems to be a problem getting above that. So so far on the monthly, we've only like wicked above that. Anyway, let's go back to the daily time frame. Okay. We should be able to get some Oh, sorry, WJM. Hello. Right. You can't see my screen. So I hadn't actually done much really. I was just drawing in some monthly levels. Thank you so much, by the way. I just drawing in some monthly levels here. So there's this pivot there, that pivot there, and the Trump tariff low from April. I think that was April the 7th that day. So that's that. Yeah, it's stuck on trade to win 8,000. Yeah, sorry about that. I always do that when I'm on my own because I don't have math saying, "Oh, you change your screen." Right. So I'll get there in a minute. Right. So daily, and I'm just going to have a look at the moon phases, which is oddly relevant sometimes. Now, I thought there was one coming up. Why is there not? Are we due one? When was that? That was. Oh, sorry. Oh no, that was the 3rd of March. Oh, we got. I thought there was one soon actually. I'm gonna have to have a little Google. Hang on. I'll just do that on a different tab. So I'll say next new moon. Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay, so next new moon in the UK. Which it doesn't matter where it is. It says it'll be tomorrow. What happens if I say the USA? Oh, actually, USA says Wednesday, March the 18th at 9:23 p.m. So, yeah, so there should be a new moon tonight, which would be one of these blue ones, which tend to be kind of bearish, don't they? If you look in the past, it is this one. This one came down pretty quick and then went back up again. When was that? That was October last year. So yeah, so the blue moons, the new moons, seem to be interesting. I'm not sure why it doesn't show that there. It's not any settings of the moon settings, like future moons. Hang on, inputs, waxing moon. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention that, but might not be paying that much attention to it, to be honest. Anyway, let's have a look at what's going on right now because it is having a bit of a dump, isn't it? I'll tell you what, let's, should I leave those purple? Yeah, I'll leave those purple lines on there. Okay, so they're kind of areas of interest, if you like. I do think this one here, this was the, which one was that? No, I think that was was that the tariff low? No, it wasn't. That was this pivot here from April last year. So yeah, it was the kind of, and that wasn't last year. That was, yeah, 24, 2 years ago, isn't it? So that is a possible level we could come down to, 71,378. I hope it doesn't though. I was kind of hoping it would be a bit more bullish. Anyway, I'll leave that there and then I'll put it on the hourly, say, and then pop on Quadzilla and see what we can see. So there are rather a lot of these bullish retracements, all quite low, aren't there? So are we going to come down to there? Okay, I don't know. What I tend to do is I tend to look at the chart split up into 3 bits, but I won't do that because it'll make it unclear. But I look at the 1 minute first of all to see what's going on there. And yeah, this bit here, this was like this morning, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this one here, I actually thought that was going to be a bit of a bottom there, but it didn't. It kind of went back up as it's supposed to, but then it died again. So that was a bit annoying. I wasn't totally expecting that. I was in a little long there, but I went out this morning, so I set a stop loss at break even. I came back, and obviously it closed the trade at break even, which I didn't really. I was hoping it'd go back up, but unfortunately, my wish didn't come true. That was a bit rubbish. So we've now got this bit here. The price has come down. So on the 1 minute, right, we've got a green background there. We've got these red triangles, which is the trend shield. Okay, so what that means everything's looking like the price should go back up, but at the moment it's still going down while those red things are there. Now the thing is, looking at it on the 1 minute time frame, I mean, that could mean that when they stop appearing, it will go back up, but it might be short-lived and it might come down again, which is why we look at larger time frames as well. So obviously, like the 3 minutes, slightly larger, that's okay. Well, we've got a green background there. Actually, we don't call them backgrounds anymore, we call them bars. And I do need to release the new version of Quadzilla. I'll probably do that. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance today, actually, because I've got a bit of a busy day today, because I'm doing this now, and then I'm doing a live with Maff on Mafftopia YouTube this afternoon at 4:30, and then this evening, me, Roman, and Arson Tarajan, the guy from Tap Global, we're getting together. We're going to make a video, which is going to be a sort of AMA about Tap, and I'm really looking forward to that. A little bit scared actually, because it's like it's a fairly important boss guy, if you like. So there is that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get a chance to publish the new Quadzilla. There's not a massive difference, to be honest. I think this is actually it. One of the main features we've done that you will notice is these mid-range crosses now are hollow. And that's because people were getting confused with these ones here and these bars here. Okay. So these bars here are all about trend reversals. And the midway crosses are kind of when this stochastic band kind of flips over, if you like. It's more a confirmation of a trend. I'm going to have to make some more tutorial videos. I've only made one so far. I was actually waiting until version 1.72 is out because I wanted to be referring to these as bars, which they are now called that in the settings. So if you look here, we call them like bar colors. Okay. So they were called backgrounds, but I think they look more like bars, don't they? So there's that there. And yeah, these mid-range crosses are now hollow. So, just a little visual tweak to sort of stop you getting confused. To be honest, actually, I don't use them that much, actually. So if you actually don't want to see the mid-range crosses, you can turn them off somewhere. Can't think where it is now. Where's it gone? That's weird. So we've got convergence band, red green bars, trend shield. EMAs, retracement pattern, retracement channels, stats. Oh, okay, I actually can't see that. I might have to talk to maff about that, unless it's one of these. Or unless we can't turn them off now. We can't at the moment, can we? Were they there on... Oh, let me... Sorry about that. I'm just curious now. So I'll get back to what I was saying in a moment. I think we're all right for time. I don't think the price is doing much at the moment. So let's just go to the normal Quadzilla. So this is the one you guys have got now, version 1.7.1. And you see they're called backgrounds there. Trend shield, EMAs, retracement patterns, retracement channels. Oh, how weird. What am I not seeing there? Show EMAs, okay. Oh, sorry, there you go. All right, mid-range cross, low and high. So you can turn that off like that. Okay, so you saw that disappear there. Let's find an example. Yeah, okay, so that one there. So on this one here, oh, yeah, sorry, there it is. There it is, right, okay, panic over. Right, they just disappeared there. All right, I'm going to actually remove 1.7.1 and just have the new one. So at the moment, this version isn't published. Okay, so the 3 minute is showing signs of life because we've got the green bar there. But there again, we had one here and whatever. We even had a super up back there. So it's showing signs of life, but not amazing. 5 minute. 5 minutes now got a super up. Okay, this is looking interesting. And it does have this retracement level here. Okay, right, that is interesting. Let's put a ray there. Let's make that green. So that might be an interesting level, you know, for a long potentially. 72,595. Okay, that's on the 5 minute. Okay, 12 minute. 12 minute, we're all the way down here, which it could go to. But yeah. Okay, so here you can see the convergence band here is below the 20% level there. But we're not got anything like the green bar or anything like that yet. So maybe there is a bit more downside to come. Let's go a bit higher. Let's go to the 30 minute. 30 minute, you're right down there. Okay. I think we've already looked at the 1 hour, haven't we? 1 hour, you're right down there. So yeah. So I would probably say if we don't get a bounce around about that level there, then we might be going down further. I mean, overall, I'm still fairly bullish actually, because here on the 1 hour time frame, we've still, well, it's getting a bit dodgy now, but we've still got the yellow EMA above the green one. It does look like they are heading towards each other though. But I think this is probably the time frame to watch. You know, to watch if these two cross. If they do, then we're probably going down to like 71k or whatever that is, 70k, 70.5k. then we'll probably come down to there if they cross over. If they don't, and they do what they do sometimes, so for example, this one here, see here, let's make this bigger. So this bit here, they were coming towards each other, and they were even giving the purple shading there, which means they're approaching at a rate which is likely that they will cross, you know, but they actually didn't. And when they didn't, the price went up quite a lot. In fact, a hell of a lot, actually. So I think we need to look at this, and it's probably worth setting an alert for this. So if you want to do that, so this is the normal EMA cross is what we call this one. So if we go to the alerts, change that to that one there to Quadzilla. And then we're looking for the normal EMA cross. Let's look for you can look for the bearish one or the bullish one, or you can just look for any one. It probably wouldn't hurt just to do any one. The faster EMA cross, that is when the cyan and the yellow cross, which is the 9 and the 21 EMA. These two here is the 21 and 55, and that to me is the most powerful one. Okay, so they're just going to give it notification. That's all right. That's okay. I'll just leave that as it is. And just give it a little message saying going down. Okay. So that will now alert us if they cross over. But I think I'm now hoping that the 5 minute will save it. I'm just going to lock this line here. And just want to give it a bit of text saying, so what was it? It was the 5 minute bullish retracement. I think I want to know if it crosses that line there as well. Looks like it's going to, isn't it? Okay. Right, it has now. Right, okay. Let's have a look at the actual 5 minute time frame. This is getting quite strong, this downtrend now, isn't it? Let's split the screen up a little bit so we can look at two things. I'm kind of hoping there'll be an opportunity for a long here. To see what's happening on the 1 minute. See, what happened here was the 1 minute, these trend shields stopped appearing, right? And when they stopped appearing, the price went up a little bit, but then it just came straight back down. This is the 1 hour. So yeah, we're looking for this cross there. Try and remember what that blue is. The blue is it's an SMA, isn't it? This is just something that I added. So it's 200 whatever. So in that case, it's a 200-hour simple moving average. What happens when it comes there? Okay. So I suppose if it goes below that, I mean, it will always get kind of, but I say the price will get drawn towards the moving average, but it's actually the moving average gets drawn towards the price, doesn't it? That's essentially what happens. Because this is based on what's happened in the past. I know. So it is the price moving, isn't it? Yeah, cool. Anyway, WJM saying, is it not better to trade on higher time frames using Quadzilla for stronger signals? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Which is why this kind of 1 hour here is probably worth looking at, especially these channels here. But the thing is, when you've got like a strong sort of dump like that, let's just go back to the single view. Okay. So we've got these levels here right below us. Now let's have a look at something like this in the past. I want to see a situation with quite a bunch of those green levels all together. I suppose that one there, you see the price came down. Did that bounce at all there? Yeah, it didn't. It bounced up a little bit and then it came down again. And it did the same here, didn't it? So, you know, there's a reasonable chance they both might get met. See, generally, even that one there, in fact, that is pretty consistent. Obviously, this one here technically got closed there, didn't it? Quite a lot later. Okay, that's the 1 hour. This 4 hour is showing it at 68,269. That's down quite a lot, isn't it? Yeah. So the thing I like is I like it when you see it on you see a confluence on quite a few time frames. So you see something like the super up signals on, like, you know, the 1, 3, and 12 minute. That's normally quite good. So I'm just a bit snuffly still. So there's 5 minutes starting to give the green bars there. 12 minute. 12 minutes. 12 minutes just showing us that the convergence band has gone really low. So it's showing that it's quite oversold at the moment. So yeah, just waiting for the bulls to step in, really. So I suppose the thing is, when's that going to happen? So today we got the FOMC stuff tonight. I think the general thinking is that nothing's going to happen. So there won't be much of a surprise. Obviously, if that changes and there is some new data, that's going to be the thing, isn't it? If the interest rate is going to go up or down or whatever, I can't see, with everything going on in the world, that that's going to be particularly exciting. I think it's just going to be like, you know, as expected. Cyprian saying, hello, Bart Simpson, as always. Yeah. If we go back to the single one. Let's go out a bit more. It's not actually your classic Bart Simpson in the way that it's done it in the past, or is it? This one here, this was a really good Bart Simpson, wasn't it? This one went up, did that thing, sort of came down. We didn't do that at all, but sorry, I messed it up now. No. Make it yellow. That's why it's not working. Simpsons are yellow, aren't they? I don't know. You see, the thing is, you know, we came down quite sharpish in January, didn't we? So is this like a bigger upside down Bart Simpson? Then we go back up there. I still think overall it's quite bullish actually, but it's just at the moment just having a little bit of a dump, aren't we? Just trying to see something to give us a clue. I mean, just looking here generally, it just looks like we've got a kind of area of interest, haven't we? Sort of around here, from that area there. I bet you that goes back further. Sort of. Oh, tell you what. What about the CME from last weekend? That might be worth looking at. So that was here, wasn't it? Oops. So currently the CME price is 72,825, and the ByBit perpetual price is 72,448. So that's actually running at about $400 premium. So that would need to come down to here, wouldn't it? 71,470, which taking off $400 would be about 71.1k, wouldn't it? Now, does that match anything that we've been looking at so far? So I'm just having a flick around. Well, 71.3 is one of those monthly levels that I drew in. So maybe we're looking at something like somewhere between 71.1 and 71.3. Could that be the level we're looking for? Let me just move that for a minute. Let's go to the hourly. So 71. 71.1 up to about 71. 71.3. Something like that area there. But really, if we're going to come down to there, we may as well come down to here at 70.6. And that might be a thing. Yeah, could be. Okay, right. Anyway, let's see what everyone's saying. So yeah, sorry about the screen. Not sharing it properly earlier on. Aussie, good day, folks. Hello, mate. How you doing? Excellent. You're all good. It's probably tomorrow by. It'd be really good if you could like just speak to someone in Australia and say like, can you tell me what the price of Bitcoin is tomorrow? That'd be great, wouldn't it? WGM, yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously what I tend to do is, look for like bigger price moves on bigger time frames. But then when you want to try and find a bottom or, like the price is coming down now. So you want to find out where it might turn around. So that's when I start looking at the really small time frames, like the 1, 3, and 12 minute. That's generally what I do. FOMC meeting, expect volatility. Absolutely. Anyway, what could be a bear flag? I suppose let's give the old chart patterns a go, shall we? See what they say. I kind of like just leaving it to this tool here because I always think you can just draw them in as you feel like it. Right, that's way too busy. Let's turn off that indicator. So what we got here? Left shoulder, head shoulder, right shoulder, giving a target of 70.6. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, can't see a problem with that. That's the 1 hour. This is the 4 hour. Ooh, this has got a target down here at 58k. Nasty, but highly possible. So there's a bear flag with a target of 48.2k. I think that will happen, just not yet though. So if we were to go up to the top of that flag again, that would take us up to 76 odd. Anything else? 3-day, maybe? Ooh, what's that? Okay. That's quite a severe one, isn't it? So you got rising wedge there. That's not really, well, it's not quite a, no, I don't agree with that one. I don't think we really fell out properly. Didn't go woof like that. Yeah, anyway, just for safety's sake, I'm just going to play the old thingy, the old disclaimer, just to keep the YouTube AI. Please note that this content is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not financial advice. Any information or opinions provided are not guaranteed to be accurate or complete. Always conduct your own research before making any financial decisions. A full legal disclaimer is in the description of each video and live stream. Anyway, there's all that really. So, don't really know what to say really. I think this is a bit hard to trade today. I'd probably suggest look for longs, but not right now. probably certainly wait until New York Open. Yeah, expect a bit lower. I think that CME gap from last weekend is probably a good target. Down at like 70, about 71k, something like that. I think that'd be a good one. Yeah. Anyway, I'm probably going to leave it there actually, because I've got a lot to do. Like I was saying, I've got to prepare for this this meeting, not a meeting, what do you call it? The recording session. I don't know, with the guy from Tap Global. That's going to be really good. I think that'd be great. That'd be a great video when we made it. So I'm hoping that we record it all today. I think there's going to be like 2 videos worth though, because there's quite a lot of questions that came from the community and everything. So there is that. But hopefully I'll get one of those videos out by the end of the week, and then maybe the other one over the weekend. That should be good. The new Quadzilla, I'll probably get that published tomorrow, and then maybe me and Maff can talk about it on stream tomorrow lunchtime on the usual spot. I suppose I should give Mafftopia a bit of a shilling, shouldn't I? Where's it gone? So I don't know what we're talking about today. I've just spelt it wrong, so hang on. Mafftopia. Okay, so mafftopia.com. This is Maff's little page here. So there's his YouTube channel, there's his X. Do come over this afternoon. It's at 4:30, so that's going to be, it's about 1 o'clock now. So it's 2, 3, 4. So about 3.5 hours time. We'll be over there talking about something. It's been quite funny actually last few times. So yeah, that should be a good thing to watch. So yeah, looking forward to having a chat with him anyway. So that's good. Let me just zoom in for 1 minute to see what Bitcoin's up to right now. What is it up to? Oh, we'll definitely come down to that 5-minute level. 5-minute retracement on. Yeah, so we're there now, aren't we? So it doesn't bounce now. It's probably going down to about 71k, I reckon. If it doesn't hold 71k, then we're going much lower. Which is weird, because I thought everything was looking quite bullish, but the other day. But I think the witches and the bare moons have got the better of us. So there is that. Yeah. All right, everyone. Right, I'm going to leave it there, and we'll be back tomorrow at the usual time. And as I say, we'll be on Mafftopia this afternoon. Thanks everyone for coming along. Please do give the stream a like, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, well, or see you this afternoon if you're going to come over to Mafftopia. All right, everyone. All right, see you then. Take care.